So tonight's recipe is a superpower antioxidant soup. It's one of our most popular soups in the restaurant. It's called a Greek goddess soup. Heat your vessel, then throw the fat in and heat that for 30 seconds, a minute. Then we're gonna start with the ingredients. So we have the onion, throw in my onion in there. So ginger looks like this, right? It's a root. I like to call it, when you're doing a recipe, like a finger of ginger, like your forefinger basically. Sauteing on low. You're gonna take your garlic. We've got fresh garlic. So I've got my ginger and my garlic, my ginger and my onion on a super low heat, sauteing. Then I'm gonna do the garlic, and in the recipe, it's minced. So if you can, mince it. Add the garlic to the pot. This is about 4 cups. It's a small head. I happened to, whatever I got at the grocery store today, didn't have the long stalk on it. But in this recipe, you can use the whole thing. Don't waste anything. So you just get an idea of how this is looking so far. It's just super colorful, very simple ingredients. And then you're gonna throw your broccoli in there. I like to get the bunches of spinach because I love a ton of nutrients in stems of things. So anytime you're gonna puree a soup, I like to use the whole thing. So this is a soup. I'm doing it with a vegetarian stock. You can do it with homemade chicken stock, homemade vegetable stock. We're just gonna add the 12 cups, I believe, of vegetable broth. My rule of thumb is 2 inches above the ingredients. So if you're just if you like to wing things, like often I do, I'm not following my recipes most of the time. I'm just trying to see what I like. I put the broth 2 inches above all the vegetables and things. The next thing, we're gonna add turmeric. So now you've got your third super antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. I drink tea with turmeric in it. You want a full fat coconut milk because, again, the only ingredient is coconut. I boil it for 45 minutes. Really 30 is enough. I'm gonna have to I'll move my computer so you can see. But this has been cooking for 30 minutes. Sort of all together. And then my favorite part is just the very end. And you have a choice. This is one of my favorite tools at home, the stick hand blender, $19.99, very cheap. Because you can go right in the pot and you don't have the mess of trying to put things in your Cuisinart, right? I like it sort of in between a brothy and a little thicker. And this is a great soup that you can freeze. So if you want to make, this batch is it's definitely enough for 8 people, but you can sip on it during the day. Because it has the coconut milk and the little bit of olive oil, it's very satiating, so you won't feel hungry like an hour later. If you leave the oil out, if you leave the coconut milk, it won't have the good fat in it. So you might feel that you're still hungry or that you'll be hungry a little later.